Welcome back to the channel. It's now Monday morning and I'm still in my pajamas. So forgive the mess. I thought I'd share with you what I did get to finish up on Sunday. So let's just say Jason is tired, not sleeping well. But we'll power through this. So I did get a lot accomplished. So let me take a little sip of coffee here. Sit that down here and let me turn the camera around. So we did make progress here. We did get through everything that I showed you in that hallway, sorted everything. The stuff on those shelves, pardon me, that's inventory that will be sold at the store and stuff like that. When we get back from Indiana, our goal is to organize our inventory shelves a little bit better. So, but here, let me, oh, gosh, I got to shave. My shirt's a mess. I'm a mess. There's a couple things that I have to get done today. Of course, the weather has gotten drastically colder here in Pennsylvania, and it got cold really, really quick. So, it usually doesn't get down to the 30s like this in December. I mean, as fast as it has. Usually it waits till January to get like this. So, of course, our Jeep is dinging all the warning lights that air has, the tires are all low. So to add another errand today, I need to go fill them all up because since we're traveling, I want to make sure there's nothing in the tires. But I'm pretty sure that the 4 or 5 pounds per tire is the fact that it went from the 60s down to the 20s at night. So I have to go get dressed and run out and do that because then Tina is going to use the Jeep to take the items to the post office. And then before we go, we have tons of paperwork to do for the shop because we also, this is a pay week. So we have to get the dealers their payouts before we leave as well. So add the Jeep in. And of course, I don't know if you guys are like me. I already checked all the fluids off last week. The other week I checked all the fluids, so I know they're good to go. It's a relatively new vehicle, so I know they're good to go. But am I the only one that needs to drive a clean vehicle when they travel? So I also need to fit in vacuuming it out and organizing things. And then at some point tomorrow before it gets dark, because now it's winter or heading into winter and it gets dark early. So I'd like to pack up the Jeep while I have some daylight so I see what I'm doing so we can get out of town first thing on Wednesday morning. So, yeah, I have to do that too. And we still need to get up to Mother Tucker's and drop off payouts and stock and all that stuff. So here, let me turn you around one more time and show you this side of the room. So a lot is missing. This may not look as productive as the other. We now have 3 banana boxes that are packed and ready. So, yeah. So let me slide my shoes on here. Let me take you out into the garage and show you what that looks like. Oh, that's got to be dealt with. That's actually part of our collection when we get back. But you can see that I normally don't live like that. So that is done. And I think this part of the garage looked, well, we still didn't get through the Annalise. Hopefully we can do that today. All of those will go to the post office. And hopefully we can tighten up this room so the floor in the garage here will look as nice as the hallway there. So, all right, guys. Good morning. Let's get on with the day. Let's bite into this. Let's bite into this and get a lot of this done. So when I lay my head down tonight, I feel like I'm even closer to being ready to head out to Indiana. So, all right. This is my I really don't like cold weather anymore face. I find the older I get, the cold weather frustrates me. Am I the only one that feels this way? Like the cold weather just frustrates me and it just makes me, it slows me down. And I had to break out the wool one. The wool one, because it is so stinking cold. It is 30 degrees. Like, yes, I know it could be worse, but yeah, y'all, this is cold for December 2nd here in Pennsylvania. So here, let me turn you. Yeah, awesome. Okay, so let's go over and pump these babies up to 36. That way Tina can run it around today, make sure everything's good to go, and that'll give us one more day if we need to give it up, get it up to the service station for anything. But I'm pretty sure that it's just down 4 or 5 pounds. Well, it's 36. It's about 5 pounds per tire, and usually that's because the weather dropped so quickly. So let me go fill them up and make everything happy again, and I'll get a muffin for breakfast. So let me go do that, and then I'll be back. Right, well, we got them filled up. One, I got to go let a little bit of air out, and then the other one, we're going to just tick up another pound. So give me a moment here. Can I just tell you, being fat and in a winter coat, it's hard to bend over like that for 5 or 10 minutes. Just putting it out there. All right, let's finish this and do it right. All right. Too sure why the Jeep decides to tell one of them is at 35, the other one's at 37, because the machine with the valve on it tells me they're all at 36. So I'm just going to assume, oh, that's my hand, we're just going to assume that the Jeep's going to calibrate that out. At least we're within a pound of, we're within a window of a pound up or down. So we'll see what happens before we leave town. But I got, God, these are good. If you guys live in Pennsylvania and you can get to a Rutter's, I love myself their chocolate chip muffins. So I got that. Let's go home, eat the breakfast of champions, and then let's get some things done today. Guys, this is going to be a mad dash to the end. So now it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Monday. I think I've made some headway. It's slowing up a little bit because I'm trying to organize as I go. So let me turn you around here and let me show you what the garage looks like. All right, I think we're getting somewhere. So I did get through stuff. I did pack up a lot of the glass. I still need to do those ceramic trees. We will be able to use our washer and dryer tonight. But yeah, Tina will be going to the post office here within the hour. I will get through those records this afternoon, and then I will finish pricing this stuff and get that cleaned up. I think we're making progress. I have probably 2 more boxes of things that are packed. We do have some more things to do tonight. We actually found some poinsettia and holly peanut butter glasses, and I know that peanut butter glasses are pretty prevalent here in Pennsylvania, but I know out in the Midwest they're not. So we got them at a good price. We're going to package them up with maybe some candies in it or something, so it would be a nice little takeaway. Then you could take them home and use them, the glasses, to maybe make an eggnog, a cocktail or something, or add it to your collection because they are very collectible. So we will work on that. We have 1 or 2 craft ideas if we can. We fell short this time to do any handmaids. We actually used to make handmaids for ourselves when me and Tina first got together. We haven't had time for a while, so we'd like to make some more, maybe sell them. But I don't know that it's going to happen this time. So I think we're making progress. I still don't know how many total boxes we're going to have, but I still have a lot more things to source and to do and to pack up before we get going. So let me turn you around again one more. Here's where we're at. If you guys saw yesterday's video, you saw how bad this was. You know, I'm not like tucking things away and hiding them. I did stack the bubble wrap over there, so that is higher. But a lot of this stuff is more organized, and some of it still will be coming to Indiana and to get priced from other Tuckers. And then in here, I did show you this morning, I did get that emptied and cleared out. And I think I'm doing a better job here at this chaotic mess. It looks worse than it really is. And once we get it done, hopefully I'll be able to show you as I walk out the door when we leave to prove that I really don't live like a hoarder. This is part of being a reseller. Part of an antique dealer is you're constantly moving inventory and you keep it in your house. I'm blessed that I have a bi-level, so it can stay out of my living quarters. If I had to do this at my kitchen table, we used to have a townhouse, and I used to. So that meant that every night when we were done, it had to be packed up and put away, which meant even more work. So at least down here, when I'm done or Tina's done, we can walk away and then go right upstairs. All right, guys, I'll check in. I'm tired. I'm gonna need a vacation before we go on vacation. So, all right, I will check in when I have some more things done or some more news for you of how it's coming. All right, I thought I'd check in. It's like 6 o'clock, That I had to unearth because I'm cleaning some glasses that need to be cleaned, and I'll explain to you what we're doing with those. But yeah, we're getting there. Hang on here. So, whoop, that's a hanger. So, this is where we're at now. We're finally at a count of 6 boxes, 7 boxes. Say hello to everybody, Tina. She didn't even say hello to everybody. So, the garage looks still about the same, but I told you, I think, prior that I bought some of these peanut butter glasses. So, they're not plentiful. Well, I guess they're plentiful here in Pennsylvania, but I figured that they would be something neat to buy. So, Tina's going to zhuzh them up with some things, and I was just about ready to wash them, but I thought I should check in. So I'm going to wash them. I think we're putting candy in them, and we're going to bag them up. That was the wrapping paper that they were wrapped in, so that'll get wrapped back up again. And then we're going to work on these little guys. These little guys are vintage. We're going to clean them up a little bit, and then Tina found these vintage bow ties, so she'll tie the bow ties back on them. And then this sweet little girl, she is a no, she's just a little, well, I thought she was a pajama girl. She's just like a little Christmas girl or Valentine's Day. And Tina found a vintage enameled pin. It kind of looks like a little poinsettia with just enough wear. So she added that to her. So she will be coming. All right, guys. This might be a short one today because I'm going to try to finish this up and probably put another 2 hours worth of work and then hurry up and try to edit something so that it goes up. So, we got one more day. Oh. Oh, as if we weren't busy enough. Oh, I'm not showing you that. Well, whatever. So if we weren't busy enough, then there's a lady that I buy Christmas from. She just messaged me that she has some vintage Christmas. So I'm going to go meet her tomorrow. Once I'm done looking at it, I'll probably do a quick trunk haul, show you what I buy from her. We're going to meet up at a mall in the parking lot. We're going to do a parking lot deal. So do that. So let me get back to cleaning up stuff here. I'll probably check in one more time before we wrap up this video today. But again, tomorrow we have to finish things up. I'm going to now meet with my friend who sells me vintage Christmas, so I am going to meet up with them. Then I need to go up to Mother Tucker's and tighten up there. And then we need to pack the car. And then we leave. So let's see how it goes. Alrighty, guys. Thank you for coming along today. This was a long day, but it's going to be a short video. So, but I'm going to try to show you, like I said, I was preparing to head out to Bedford. So I did want to share with you guys one thing. We have a limited supply of these, and we're going to have them at the pop-up. So these are actual Mother Tucker's mugs that we had made from an original Fire King mold. So they are glass mugs. They have our logo on it. Hopefully it's reading the right color. It is the Delft Blue. So if you guys are interested in purchasing those, we'll have a limited amount at the pop-up. If that goes well, we're going to order more. There'll actually be some for sale at Mother Tucker's here in December. So if they sell pretty good, then we'll put another order in. Maybe we'll take some pre-orders. But they will be available Saturday at the pop-up. So guys, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for checking out and watching the video. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please do so. Please give us a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. And we'll see you in the next one.